Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO Dimensions Fun Pack review. And today we have one of the Lord of the Rings fun packs. This is Legolas, and let's take a look at the box art real quick. You got the arrow launcher along with Legolas, and there is some cool art of Legolas up on the top. Then same art on the side. Then in the back we have the arrow launcher, which rebuilds into the Seeking shooter, which looks very similar, but it's different, kinda. And then the last build is the Triple Ballista. So, they all look rather similar, so not the greatest rebuilds, but I think that the original, the main build looks pretty good to, begin with, so it's not that big of a deal. And let's take a look at the figure first, because this is Legolas, and Legolas is pretty cool. One of the best characters in the LEGO Lord of the Rings video game, so I was pretty happy to get him in LEGO Dimensions. He's also just one of my favorite Lord of the Rings characters, because, he's Legolas, and he's cool, and that's the answer to everything. But he does come with his typical bow. This is the same figure that appeared in the Lord of the Rings sets, I believe. I've heard that the face might be different and exclusive, and he does have two sides to it, which I guess, there's the back print on him. And the front, the head you already saw, but if we turn that around, you can see we can get a nice angry Legolas. And it is nice to get this hair piece that has the printed on ears, so that's pretty neat. And then, obviously angry Legolas. Just some good detailing on the figure, and it is nice to get because this figure is no longer, like all the other sets that he was in, is discontinued, not is discontinued. But nice arrow on the toy tag too, so that's pretty neat. And very happy to get him, because I actually only have one Lord of the Rings set, and Legolas was not in it. Gimli was, which is kind of why the Gimli fun pack is my least favorite of the three Lord of the Rings ones, but spoiler alert. This is the arrow launcher, and you can take it off, and it does get a really nice angle, when you do so, on the ground. It angles upwards instead of just being flat like it ends up being on the toy tag. So, angling upwards is pretty cool. It's got the, and this is how it is in the game, it angles upwards. So you have the spear attached with the clip in the center. For some reason the spear doesn't look like it's parallel with everything else, but I guess that's just because I'm weird in perspective. And this thing in the front also is what causes it to kind of stand up. The wheels don't actually spin, because they don't really touch the ground, but, it does have these, which you could see as extra ammo, and not sure what's up with this blue on the bottom. I think you could very easily leave that off, and it would create a more realistic looking, ballista kind of thing, or arrow launcher, or whatever. And that's kind of what you get there, which I think looks pretty good, but obviously the blue is, I don't even know what it's needed for, but I think it does look cool with the blue. It just doesn't look as, traditional, or whatever. It doesn't look as realistic. But that's a decent looking little build there. It does just, like, shoot arrows in the game, so it's kind of not the most useful, we'll say. But I think it's still a cool little thing. And it definitely works well with Legolas. So, hope you guys enjoyed this fun pack review. And let's turn this around, because I like the other face better. But, yeah. And Legolas actually has a really cool Year 2 ability that they gave him for some reason. And it doesn't show up on anything in the game. Like, the only way I found out is because I hit the, hint block next to the Sonic grind rails. And it says that Legolas can do them, and he can, so it's a little bit odd. He's the only one besides Sonic that can do it. It doesn't list it in his abilities on the character display screen, so a little bit odd, but pretty cool, and he also runs fast, so very fun character to play as. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.